The following high school sports is a free service of Withers Broadcasting. This is Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk. This season of Cape Central Tigers basketball is brought to you by MRV Banks, Cape Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau Honda, Garber's Menswear, Stone Mountain Flooring, Banterra Bank, and DollarSavingDeals.com. Let's send it down to Ryan Winkler for all your play-by-play action on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.
(20-2) as they are having one heck of a season. Once again, it seems like every year, everyone always kind of questions what Sikeston will do, and every year they come right back out and start winning some ball games right off the bat. As we look at it here, the difference between the two teams. Bulldogs, like I said, 20-2. They are 10-0 at home, 3-0 on the road, and 7-2 at neutral or tournament locations. As they average about 80 points a game, the Tigers average about 50. While the Bulldogs only give up 53, the Tigers also give up 53. So that's the only thing, honestly, in this one that's similar, other than being in the same class and same district. So it's a SEMO Conference opponent, a Class 5 District 1 opponent, and this is probably the number one seed in the district, the Sikeston Bulldogs, is depending on what happens here tonight, if for some reason the Tigers can pull off maybe some Friday the 13th magic here against the Bulldogs, next Friday will probably be the regular season conference championship game between the Bulldogs and the Indians at Jackson, and that game will be at Jackson next Friday night. But the Bulldogs, if we look at who they have played so far that the Tigers have also played, the Tigers beat New Madrid County Central 58-54. The Bulldogs have yet to play them. They will play them on the 17th. The Tigers will play the Blue Jays on the 17th, while the Bulldogs, they beat them 84-65. The Bulldogs have also beaten Dexter, Farmington. They beat Jackson once already. That was back in the SEMO Conference tournament. They beat Kennett, they beat Notre Dame, they've beaten Poplar Bluff, and they will play Scott City tomorrow at Scott City. So the Bulldogs are going to play back-to-back. They're playing here tonight at Cape and then at Scott City tomorrow on Saturday. While the Tigers, like I said, beat New Madrid County Central, lost to Dexter, lost to Farmington, lost to Jackson, lost to Notre Dame, and then lost to Scott City just a few days ago here at home here at the Tiger Fieldhouse. So the other thing that we look at here is the record between the two teams, and it's been 8 straight wins for the Bulldogs here against the Tigers, starting back in the district championship March 6th, 2023. The Bulldogs won that one and snapped the 2-game losing streak they had against the Tigers and have won 8 straight since. District tournament wins, SEMO Conference wins, Fountain City Classic wins, and a home and away win for the Bulldogs. We're going to take a break, and we will be right back after this. You're listening to Cape Central Tiger basketball on Cape Radio 95.7 FM and watching on YouTube at Cape Central Sports.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plaza since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes in this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
At St. Francis Healthcare System, our mission is to provide you and your family with access to the level of care you need, delivered by nationally recognized providers, with the quality of care and support you expect. It's been our commitment to the region for over 150 years. Where faith guides, expert care resides. St. Francis Healthcare System, a higher standard of healthcare.
Visit sfmc.net.
Let's head back to the booth. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here at Cape Central High School as the Tigers and the Bulldogs are getting ready to go head-to-head here this evening. As the Bulldogs 20-2 on the season, having one heck of a year once again. As we look at their schedule, the last time they lost was December 30th. So they have won ever since then. They've won it 10 in a row since December 30th. They lost to Francis Howell Central 78-70 in that St. Dominic tournament. And then those are the only two losses that they have on their record are both from the St. Dominic tournament. They lost to Holt 77-75 and then lost to Francis Howell Central 78-70. And then they've won every game since then, including back on the 6th. They played at Poplar Bluff. They won that one 111-54 to improve to 20-2. As they have had some close games. They had a game against Dexter at Dexter. That one was 67-54 final score. And then obviously unfortunately for the Bulldogs, losing 77-75, a 2-point game. This is an 8-point game against Francis Howell Central. And they beat Dexter in the SEMO Conference Championship 73-64. They beat Jackson 55-47. So that game between them and Jackson was about the closest, or I should say the lowest scoring game they've had all season long. The first time that the Tigers and the Bulldogs played, the final score was 76-63, so that was a different team, obviously, back then in the Fountain City Classic as the Tigers lost Tyshandre Edwards in the first game of the SEMO Conference Tournament right after that, and have struggled some since then as they've been able to put together a few wins since then. They obviously beat New Madrid County Central. They beat Meridian on the 7th last Saturday at the 6th-man shootout in Charleston. They won that one 73-25. So just kind of gotta have to get into a rhythm for the Tigers. I know it's tough. Tyshandre Edwards, I saw him earlier. He has had surgery now on his knee about a couple weeks ago. I think they said he had it the Tuesday after all that ice and snow. They had the surgery that Tuesday, and he's been rehabbing or taking it a little bit easier than normal. And I'm sure he's antsy and he wants to get back out and start shooting around and start getting back into basketball shape. But, unfortunately, it takes a while when you have an ACL tear like he did. Depending on how bad it is as well and how fast you can heal, it will depend on how fast someone can come back from one of those types of injuries. So we're about a minute and a half away from the opening tip, and we're going to take one more break. We'll be right back after this.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes in this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
Let's head back to the booth. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
So back here, as we're going to have a special national anthem here by some of the Clippard School children. The kids from, I think, Clippard is what they said, doing the national anthem here tonight. And I don't know how well that came across the sound here tonight, but they did a very good job. And we're going to get ready here with the starting lineups between the Cape Tigers and the Sikeston Bulldogs. As I'll let Coach Hemby give you the starters here for both teams in just a second as he gets set.
And now, our starting lineups, first for the Disney Bulldogs. At guard, senior number 0, Harvest Goodman. At guard, senior number 1, Peter James. At guard, senior number 4, Marquell Murray. At guard, senior number 5, Cody Thomas. At guard, senior number 13, Will Lake.
the starters for the Sikeston Bulldogs, Jaharis Goodwin, Ben James, Marquell Murray, Kobe Thomas, and Will Lape. And then for the Tigers, it's Jaden Johnson, Goliath Morris Young, Breon Clemens, Azrael Massey, and Jathan Spain. So it's going to be Goliath Morris Young going against Goodwin, and the opening tip will be won by the Bulldogs, as Kobe Thomas will start with the basketball. He'll give it over to the right side. Back across over to the left wing, pulling up for three, and Marquell Murray will get the scoring started for the Bulldogs. It's 3-0. Down to the other end, Clemens will get it back out for Johnson. They'll give it back to Clemens. Dribbles once out to the wing, gives it back out to Johnson, across court to Morris Young. Tigers going from right to left on your dial. Bulldogs going from left to right. Morris Young. He gets double teamed and the ball poked away by Marquell Murray. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Tigers. And Clemens will inbound it back behind half court for Massey. He'll get it up to Johnson over on the far side. Johnson will pass across court to Massey. Pump fake. Now he'll drive to the basket, gives it to Spain. He'll pull up for the jumper. A little too strong and off target at the same time as it goes into the hands of Massey, and he'll be fouled, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. And the foul is on Will Lape, his first. So Azrael Massey at the line shooting two. 50 seconds gone by here as the first free throw is no good. Massey back at the line. Second free throw is no good as well. Hits off the back of the rim and out. Rebound will be grabbed by the Bulldogs. And we'll take it back the other way. Top of the key for Murray. A hard jab step to his right. He'll dribble to his left, down in the corner, driving the baseline, kicks it out for Thomas. Pump fake. Dribbles in once, pulls up for the shot. May have been partially blocked by Spain. I'll get a bounce pass out to the free throw line. Back to Murray, over to Thomas, right side. Now to Murray on the left wing. He'll pull up for three, and he'll get it to fall. And Murray makes it 6-0. Johnson has it in front of the scorer's table. He'll give it over to Morris Young. Back to Massey. He'll start to dribble. Tries to get it down to the baseline. It's saved, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think he threw it off his own foot. Back out of bounds. So it'll be Tiger basketball on the baseline, as Clemens will inbound it. He'll get it back to the top of the key. Now in just below the free throw line. Morris spins towards the basket. Too high off the glass. Rebound Spain. Shot blocked. Grabbed by Clemens. Clemens slips, falls, grabs the ball. And it's going to be stolen away by James. He'll give it back to Murray, as he'll wait for everyone to get out. Go back down to the other end and set it up. Down to Thomas on the right side. Back out to Murray. Murray steps up, pulls up for three. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound, Jaden Johnson. He'll push it up court for the Tigers. And now he's got it poked away by James. Passes all the way up court to the right wing for Thomas. Thought about passing it off, but he'll pull up for three. And it's 9-0 Bulldogs. Thomas recently picked up his 1,000th point, I believe, last week in a game, as he's got three now here tonight. 6 for Murray, as it's 9-0. That ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Tigers, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. 5:33 as it'll bounce in as James calls out the play for offense. Picks it up. He'll hand it off. Now they'll give it to Thomas near the top. He'll pull up for three. It goes off the rim, off the backboard and out, and we'll get a foul as Goodwin tried to poke it away from Goliath Morris Young. That'll be his first, team foul number 2 for the Bulldogs. Morris Young will inbound it into the corner for Massey. They'll give it to Spain. Spain tries to get it up court. It goes off the hands of Murray and out of bounds. It'll be Tiger basketball. Right in between the Bulldog bench and the scorer's table. And the sub as Deshaun Sims will check in. Clemens inbounding it on the sideline. He'll throw it back behind half court for Massey. Massey caught in a trap. He'll pass across here to Clemens. Clemens tries to get it into the free throw line. It's tipped and stolen away. Now going back the other way are the Bulldogs. Over to Thomas, and Thomas with an off-balance shot. He'll get it to go. It's 11-0. 4:59. We get a timeout, and just a 30-second timeout. It's brought to you by Stone Mountain Flooring. Locally owned since 1993, Stone Mountain Flooring is your trusted source for all things flooring. Visit them on Seamers and Cape or online at stonemountaincarpet.biz. So 11-0 here with 4:59 to go in the first quarter, as the Bulldogs start off hot from beyond the arc. 3 3-pointers already for Sikeston. Murray with 2 of them, Thomas with the other one. And he's added a 2-point bucket as well to make it 11. Full court press here from the Bulldogs. They'll get it into Johnson, now to Sims. They'll give it up to Massey. Up court to Clemens. Clemens has it knocked away into the hands of Johnson. He almost lost it, gets it back, puts up a little jumper from just away from the goal, and then he'll get his own rebound and put it up and in. And that's the first 2 points of the game for the Tigers, as it's 11-2. Over to the left side, dribbling out to the free throw line, gives it into Goodwin. Goodwin dribbles towards the basket, comes to a hop step, puts up an awkward shot, can't get that one to go. And then I think we're going to get a rebound. Nope, we'll get a travel on the rebound. It'll be Sikeston basketball. James inbounds it to Goodwin. Goodwin spins around. His shot will roll around the rim and out. Rebound grabbed by the Tigers. Pass up court is tipped. Morris Young will grab it, and then we'll get a foul on James, as Morris Young and James kind of made contact with each other. Clemens will inbound it here on the near sideline. He'll get it into Morris Young. He'll dribble into the lane, bounce pass down to the baseline. It goes right between the legs of Johnson and out of bounds. A substitution for the Tigers. Jathan Spain will check in. So Ben James will get the inbound pass. He'll work it up court over to the right side for Cole. Back to the top of the key. Goodwin, he'll turn around, hand it off to Kobe Thomas. He'll give it over to Cole. His 3-pointer is no good. Rebound grabbed by Clemens. He'll push it up court towards the top of the key, over to the far side. Back out to the wing, top of the key. Deep 3 for Massey. That one goes off the rim and off the backboard. And Murray will bring down the rebound. They'll get it up over to the left side. Cole down towards the corner for Thomas. They'll get it back out to Sean Cole. He'll dribble once, give it over to Murray. Murray drives into the lane, free throw line, turns around, gives it back out for Cole. His 3-pointer hits the back of the rim, comes out, as Jathan Spain will grab the rebound. We'll get it all the way down to the other end, off the arms and hands of Clemens and out of bounds. And it's going to be Bulldog basketball. Quavion Allen will check in for the Bulldogs, along with Jacarion Ray. Greg Nesby checks in for the Tigers. Thomas will give it back out to Allen. Allen over on the far side, the left wing. He'll give it across court to Murray. Back to Allen. He'll pull up for 3. And it's short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes to Morris Young. Gives it to Johnson, who gives it right back to Massey. Massey will give it over to Morris Young. He'll start to dribble, gives it up to Massey, gets it across the timeline. Dribbles towards the basket, and we're going to get a foul away from the basket. And it's going to be on Allen. That's his first. Team foul number 4 here in the first quarter for the Bulldogs, as they'll inbound it to Johnson. He'll dribble towards the left side, hand it off to Massey. Massey tries to get it down inside for Spain. The ball's tipped, but Nesby's there to grab it. He'll give it out to Morris Young for 3. That one's no good. Rebound will come to the Bulldogs. They'll give it out to Thomas, and Thomas will push it up court. Kobe Thomas gives it up to Allen. Back to Thomas. Thomas on the left wing, guarded by Nesby. He'll give it to Murray near the top. He'll dribble back just a little bit. 2:20 to go here in the first. As he works his way to the free throw line, gives it all the way down into the left corner for Thomas. He'll give it back to Murray as he cuts towards the basket. He'll put up a off-balance fadeaway. It's no good. Rebound Spain. They'll get it down to Nesby, and Nesby will get the layup. And it's 11-4. We'll get it back all the way down court to Allen here on the right side. Back to the top for Murray. Murray passes it in, gets it right back, now down into the corner. Cole for three, and he can't get that one to go. Rebound will be grabbed by the Tigers. Massey will try to get it up court for Cape Central, and then he's going to be fouled. He'll be fouled by Allen. That's his second, team foul number 5. So that will send Massey to the line to shoot 2. So Azrael Massey, 0 for 2 from the line so far. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. He will miss the first free throw. And the second one is also no good. It rolls around on the inside and out. The rebound will be grabbed by Murray. He'll give it over to James as he gets it across the timeline, then gives it back to Murray. He'll dribble to the right side, hand it off to Thomas, who will pass across court to James. Top of the key, Murray back to Thomas. He'll take one dribble to the left after the pump fake. Gets the defender in the air, but he can't get the shot to fall. Rebound to the Tigers, down all the way to the other end. Clemens will get it under the basket. Trying to go to work. He'll turn around, pass it back out for Massey. Massey guarded closely by Thomas. Down to Clemens, left corner, back out to the wing for Morris Young. He'll drive towards the baseline. He gets cut off, and his pass up towards Nesby is knocked out of bounds by Marquel Murray. Josie Seaball and Jaden Johnson will check in for Cape Central. Nesby will inbound it back to Seaball near midcourt. Give it back to Nesby on the left side. Down towards the corner. It's knocked away and out of bounds by Murray once again. Murray, he can get his hands out there pretty quick. He doesn't stick his hands out on defense a whole lot, kind of keeps him down by his side, and then when the pass comes, his arms just shoot out and intercept or knock the ball away. As the Tigers have it now down towards the corner, Nesby will work it out to the wing. Bounce pass down to Johnson. I'll give it to Seaball. He'll dribble in once, gives it back to Johnson. He'll pull up for three, and he'll get it to go. And all of a sudden, it's a 4-point game, 11-7. The Bulldogs had an 11-0 run. Now the Tigers a 7-0 run. 22 seconds to go. Down to the baseline. Shot blocked by Johnson, and it's going to go out of bounds with 18.5 to go in the first. Bulldogs will inbound it near the end of the Tiger bench. Ben James will inbound it. He throws it back near midcourt for Thomas. He'll give it to Murray, who dribbles back towards the CT logo. He'll start to work it to the right side, down to the right corner. James for three, and he'll answer with a three of his own. Took a little longer than I think the Bulldogs wanted, but he's able to get it to fall. And a shot at the buzzer is off the top of the backboard and no good. So we'll go to the second quarter. It's 14-7, the Bulldogs lead. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready for more out of life? Gain the skills and knowledge you need at the Cape Career and Technology Center to pursue a new career as an emergency medical technician, a dental assistant, medical assistant, practical nurse, or a medical coder. Cape CTC gets you job ready with a fast-paced and focused curriculum. Visit our website today at capectc.org.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Every dunk, every shot, every block. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here, start of the second quarter. The Bulldogs lead 14-7 here over the Cape Central Tigers, as the Bulldogs had an 11-0 run to start the game. Then the Tigers got a 7-0 run. And the Bulldogs were able to put an end to that one with a three-pointer from Ben James. As now we start the second, Nesby has it in the left corner. He'll get it back out towards the top for Spain. He'll drive the lane straight to the basket. Too strong, goes high off the backboard. And we're going to get a jump ball. It'll be Sikeston basketball. I still think that Spain just doesn't realize sometimes how strong he is between last year and this year. Because he looked like he went for the floater and he just didn't realize how much strength he put behind it. We're going to get a foul on the Bulldogs. That's going to be on Sean Cole. And I think it's he called it a charge, is what the referee signaled. The inbound pass will come to Seaball. He'll give it to Johnson, who's right at midcourt. Go for the jump pass to Spain. Spain wasn't quite ready for it. He tried to throw it down low for Morris Young, and now we're going back the other way into the left corner. Back out towards the wing, driving in, kicks it out for Murray. One dribble in, down in the left corner for three, Kobe Thomas, and he'll get it to go. Thomas with 8 points. Seaball down into the corner. Johnson for three, he'll bank it in. Johnson with 8 points. And it's 17-10. And we'll get a travel on the Bulldogs, so it'll be Tiger basketball. We'll inbound it over near the Tiger bench. A decent crowd here tonight. It's decent size for Cape Central. Not as many Sikeston fans as I expected. I thought there would be more, because usually this game doesn't really matter who's got the better record. As Morris Young will drive to the basket, he'll be fouled as he puts it in off the glass. And it'll be an and one opportunity here for Morris Young as he goes to the line. As I was saying, that it really doesn't matter how the teams are playing usually. The big crowd for both teams come to this game. But sometimes they just don't feel like going out, and that's not a big deal. Which is why we've got the game here for you on Cape Radio and on YouTube. As James will bring the ball up, get it across the timeline, take his time down into the corner. Now the ball stolen away from Thomas by Sims. Sims will drive Johnson will get the pass in. He tried to pass it down to Clemens, and he just mishandled the ball, and it came right out of his hands and went out of bounds on the baseline. So a 4-point game, 17-13. 6:22 to go here in the second quarter. As James will pass across court to Murray. Murray will give it back to James. He'll start to dribble in. Gets cut off. He'll pass it over here to the right side. Back out to James, left side for Murray. He'll pull up for a deep three, and he'll get it to fall. Murray with 9, and it's all from beyond the arc. 20-13. Bulldogs lead. Pass up to Sims is tipped. Clemens will get the loose ball. They'll give it up to Morris Young. Morris Young will pass over to Massey, and it'll be a 10-second violation before Massey can get to the midcourt line. It'll be Bulldog basketball. We'll give it into Ben James. As James will work it towards the top, dumps it inside just below the free throw line for Goodwin. He'll try to bounce pass it out to Allen, and it's going to be stolen away by the Tigers. They'll give it up to Johnson over on the right side. He'll start to work it back out towards the top, gives it over to Clemens left side. Down to the corner for Sims. Sims dribbles once, he'll pass it out for Morris Young. Morris Young bounce pass over to the wing on the right side for Johnson. He'll dribble back out towards the top, pass across over to Massey. Massey for three. Can't get that one to go. Rebound goes into the hands of James, and James will drive to the other end. He's off balance. Layup is no good. As there may have been contact there as he went to the basket. This one's high off the glass. There was contact there again, but no foul or no call. Rebound grabbed by Morris Young. So for the most part, referees kind of letting them play here tonight. As Morris Young picks up his 5th point. Over into the right corner. James will pass it back out towards the top. Murray will pull up for three, and he'll get it to spin around and fall through. And that's 12 for him. 4 3-pointers. Up to Clemens, left side. He'll give it back out to Morris Young. Back down to Clemens. Thought about a pump fake, but he'll dribble once, gives it back out for Massey. Massey goes to the left side, inside of the elbow, kicks it out for Clemens for three. No good. Rebound grabbed by Johnson. As that shot went right over the rim, and the bounce pass goes right into the hands of Massey. And now Massey will take it back the other way for the Tigers. Pass across court for Morris Young. He's guarded closely by Allen. He'll give it over to Clemens into the free throw line. Elbow for Johnson. The jump shot no good. He'll get his own rebound. Turns around, passes it back out for Massey. He'll pull up for a deep three. That one's no good. And we'll get a foul on the rebound attempt. It's going to be on Deshaun Sims. That's his first, team foul number 1. Jathan Spain, Greg Nesby check in. Sean Cole checks in for the Bulldogs. Cole and Jacarion Ray also check in as well. As Murray has it here on the right wing, he'll start to dribble towards the corner, but to back out, gives it over to the left side. And Allen will hit the three-pointer to make it a 10-point game. Sorry, an 11-point game with 3:15 to go here in the second quarter. Bounce pass is stolen away by Ray. He'll give it over to the left side for Thomas. Thomas double team, turns around, bounce pass out to Allen, to Murray, top of the key. Murray will dribble once between the legs, give it over in the left corner. Thomas thought about that three. And then we're going to get a foul on Sims. That'll be his second. Team foul number 2 for the Tigers here in the second quarter. An 11-point game at 26-15, 2:57 to go here in the second quarter. They'll inbound it back to Murray near midcourt. He'll work it towards the top. Pass is tipped, and Seaball will come away with the steal as he'll drive from one end to the other. And we'll get a foul on Murray. And Seaball went up for the layup. And here okay, I see what they're discussing. They're discussing whether or not that should be called goaltending on top of the foul. And they do not call it goaltending. It'll be 2 shots for Josie Seaball as Murray picks up his first foul. Team foul number 3. 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. As Seaball will make the first free throw. (26-16). Second free throw from Seaball is no good. The rebound will be grabbed by the Bulldogs. They'll give it to Allen, and he'll bring it up across the timeline at the CT logo. Pass over to the left side for Thomas. Guarded by Johnson. Thomas will dribble towards the top of the key. Over for Murray. He'll pull up for another three. This time he actually misses one as it goes off the side of the rim, front of the rim. Rebound grabbed by the Bulldogs, however. Over to the left corner, pulling up for three there. And that one is good by Sean Cole. And Sean Cole makes it 29-16. Johnson, 2:10 left here in the second quarter. Will turn around, give it back to Morris Young. Up to Seaball. He'll start to drive, kicks it out in the corner. As Robinson's three may have been partially tipped. And they're going to say out of bounds on the Bulldogs. So it was tipped. If it wasn't tipped, somebody grabbed it, touched it right before it went out of bounds. Ben James will check in. It looks like he's going to come in for the Quavion Ray. Clemens will inbound it on the baseline. And they try to inbound it. Murray's hands went up, knocked it back into him. And I think it touched Clemens before it hit the baseline. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. James will get the inbound pass. He'll give it right back to Murray. Murray starts to dribble towards the top. He'll back up now with 1:48 to go in the second quarter. He'll step up to the top of the key, pass all the way down to the right corner. James for three, and James will drill it. He has 6, all from beyond the arc. 32-16. They'll pass it up court to Clemens, and they're going to call a travel on Clemens. It'll be Bulldog basketball. We'll inbound it to Ben James as he will work his way up court now over to the right side. Give it back to Murray near midcourt. Almost lost it. Now he'll split 2 defenders into the lane, turn around, pass it out for 3. That one's no good. Rebound Spain. He'll give it up to Massey. He'll try to push it up court for the Tigers. Gets across half court, and it's lost. Picked up, stolen by the Bulldogs. They'll give it to Thomas. He'll step back for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped, and it'll end up in the hands of Kobe Thomas. It's knocked away, but it goes into the hands of another Bulldog, and that is Jakarion Ray. So Ray will put it up and in. 34-16, 48 seconds. Tigers trying to push it up court. Pulling up for 3. Johnson, no good off the backboard, but into the hands of Jathan Spain. And Spain will get his first 2 points of the game. It's 34-18. 33 seconds left here in the second quarter. Over to the left side, down into the corner. Bounce pass back out for James. James will step back towards midcourt. His pass down into the left corner is stolen by Spain. He'll get it up to Clemens. He'll pull up with a floater, running floater to the basket off the front of the rim. Rebound at Bulldogs. Down to the other side again. Pulling up for 3. Sean Cole will get it to go. Sean Cole with 2 threes. And it's 37-18, 4 seconds. Over to Johnson. He'll pull up for 3 at the buzzer. Got it. And that will end the first half, 37-21. As we go to the halftime locker room, we'll be back after this with a halftime show brought to you by MRV Banks.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plaza since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes in this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
At St. Francis Healthcare System, our mission is to provide you and your family with access to the level of care you need, delivered by nationally recognized providers, with the quality of care and support you expect. It's been our commitment to the region for over 150 years. Where faith guides, expert care resides. St. Francis Healthcare System, a higher standard of healthcare.
Visit sfmc.net.
Let's head back to the booth. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here at the Tiger Fieldhouse as the Bulldogs lead it here 37-21 at halftime. The MRV Banks halftime show, Cape Girardeau's go-to for all things banking. MRV Banks are proud to support the Cape Central Tigers. Visit MRV Banks today on Mount Auburn or online at mrvbanks.com. As the halftime score, 37-21, Sikeston leads. As we go through the halftime stats here for you. First, for the Bulldogs, Ben James has 6 points. Naquavion Allen has 3. Markwell Murray with 12. Kobe Thomas with 8. Sean Cole with 6. And Jacarion Ray with 2. Bulldogs had 14 points in the first quarter and 23 in the second. As the Tigers, Jaden Johnson has 11. Josie Seaball with 1. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Goliath Morris Young with 5. Greg Nesby with 2. And Jathan Spain with 2. Tigers had 7 in the first, 14 in the second. There's a couple updates for you. Charleston and Woodland at the end of the first. Charleston leads Woodland at 24-20. As we check the Cape Girardeau Honda scoreboard. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, proud supporter of your Cape Central Tigers. Find them on Seamers Drive in Cape or online at capegirardeauhonda.com. The Jackson Indians and the New Madrid County Central Eagles at halftime. Jackson leads 27-14 over New Madrid County Central. And then over between Notre Dame and Poplar Bluff at the end of the first quarter. Notre Dame leads 20-10 over the Poplar Bluff Mules. So the Bulldogs coming back out of the locker room to get ready here for the second half as they are leading here by 16. Kind of maybe weren't, I don't know how to say it. That first quarter got up by 11 and kind of, I don't know, it almost looked like maybe they kind of backed off a little bit. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I'm not even pretty sure. I'm 100% sure that Greg Hollifield was not part of his plan, as it seems like the Bulldogs kind of took it easy a little bit. The Tigers scored those 7 points, and then I think Coach Hollifield said, "Do you see what happens?" And then the Bulldogs turned it back on, and they have not gotten, it has not gotten very much closer since then. It was a 4-point game at one point, and then that's as close as it got after that. The Bulldogs scoring a bunch of points as they have 12 three-pointers here this evening, as they had 4 of them in the first quarter. They had 8 three-pointers in that second quarter, and that's one of the reasons why their lead has ballooned up to 16 points. And knowing Coach Hollifield, he won't let them let up in the third quarter, in the fourth quarter. He was going to have them play hard all game long as the Tigers look to try to find a way to get some more points up on the board. They played much better in the second half scoring-wise. They only had 7 in the first, but had 14 in the second. But it's hard to shrink the lead when you're putting up 2-pointers and the other team's going to hit nothing but threes. And actually, when you look at the scorebook here, that's basically all that Sikeston had. They had nothing but 3-pointers. They had all of them but one was a 3, a 2-point basket by Jacarion Ray in that second quarter. So that was, nothing but shots from beyond the arc for the Bulldogs as they have lit it up so far in the first half. We'll take another break and we'll be back with the second half after this.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plaza since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes in this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our life.
Let's head back to the booth. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here as we get the second half started a little bit quicker than expected, as the Tigers will turn the ball over. 37-21 here to start the third. over to the left side as Thomas will dribble around to the right side, give it to Murray. His three-pointer no good off the front of the rim and the side of the rim and out into the hands of Jaden Johnson. He'll give it to Massey, who gives it back to Johnson. Johnson will work it up court, down over to the near sideline for Morris Young, and it's knocked away out of bounds. I shouldn't say knocked away. It goes off of his hand out of bounds. That was an appropriate sound for that play. As bounce pass inside for Goodwin, and here's a shot blocked out of bounds by Jathan Spain. And the Bulldogs will inbound it here on the baseline. Into Thomas, he'll catch and shoot and make the three-pointer. Kobe Thomas with 11, 40-21. The pass up to Johnson was almost stolen the first time, and the shot partially blocked by Murray, but it ends up going in anyway from Spain. And now on the other side, Goodwin wide open, and Goodwin will get his first 2 points of the game as it's 42-23. Pass across court to Morris Young, and we'll get a timeout from Coach Frazier. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. We'll be right back after this.
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plaza since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers! Back to the action. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
6:45 to go here in the third quarter as the Tigers will inbound it right next to their own bench. Jaden Johnson will do the inbounding. He'll get it across over here to Spain, who'll give it to Massey. Massey will get it across half court to Johnson. He's trapped by the scorer's table, and it's going to go out of bounds as I don't know if it hit him first or if he never got it off in time. He tried to throw it off a Bulldog defender, but it's all out of bounds on the Tigers, so it'll be Bulldogs basketball as James works his way here over to the left side, now back towards the top. He'll give it off to Thomas, back to James over to the right side. Bounce pass down inside. Goodwin gets it across to Murray. Murray couldn't quite handle it. He's able to pick it up, though. Gives it out to Thomas. Down into the corner for Murray. And the ball will be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Tigers. 6:13 left here in the third. Murray will inbound it back towards midcourt for Thomas. He'll pass across court for James. James gives it back to Kobe Thomas. James with a deep three. That one's off the back of the rim and out. Rebound grabbed by the Tigers, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs as Spain tried to get it away, and I think it went off the shin of a Bulldog player and out of bounds. Spain will inbound it to Johnson, gives it back to Spain. Bounce pass over to Massey into midcourt, up to Clemens, to Morris Young. Lost the ball as he went up. I think someone got a hand in there, knocked it away. Thomas maybe. They'll give it to Clemens. And Clemens will get his shot to go. That's his first 2 points of the game. With just over 5.5 remaining. That pass is stolen away by Johnson. He'll push it up court onto the right wing into the lane. Little hesitation on the jump shot. It rolls in and out, and then when the rebound put back is a foul, that'll send Massey to the line. As that shot literally went in the side of the rim as it rolled around and then rolled right back out. So Massey will step to the line for 2, and he'll make the first free throw. (42-26). Second free throw is no good as it comes out. And Murray will grab the rebound. He'll push it up court, top of the key, bounce pass back out for Lape. Lape down in the corner for 3. That one's no good. Murray couldn't get that one to go, and we're going to get a flopping warning on Murray. So Spain will inbound it here on the near sideline. Allen will check in for James. Sean Cole checks in. Deshaun Sims will check in for the Tigers for Jathan Spain. Morris Young will inbound it now, as he'll get it into Johnson. He'll give it right back to Morris Young. Up to Johnson. They'll get it up across half court. Down inside, underneath the basket. Sims will be fouled. And that will go against Markwell Murray. Team foul number 2 for the Bulldogs, as Sims will miss the first free throw. But he'll make the second. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line. 42-27. 5 to go here in the third quarter. Double teamed out by the scorer's table, and that one will go off of Sims and out of bounds. As Allen will inbound it now in front of the scorer's table. He'll get it back behind half court for Murray. Murray will throw it over to Goodwin. Goodwin will just pull up for the jump shot, but he couldn't get it to fall, as Morris Young will bring down the rebound. He'll get it out to Massey, pass it all the way up. As Murray drives, and he'll get a charge called. And it'll be on Ezra Massey. So Spain will check in. I'll get it back into Thomas out on the wing, down in the corner. Allen thought about a 3. He'll give it out to Thomas. Now over to Cole. He'll give it back out to Thomas. Thomas will direct traffic. 4:15 to go here in the third. Over to Murray. He'll give it all the way down to the right corner. Cole thought about catching, Allen thought about catching and passing right away. The three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Goodwin, and it'll go out of bounds as Sims came down and got a hand on it. The Bulldogs will inbound it here on the baseline. Bounce pass. Thought it was going to Goodwin, but it goes right into the hands of Murray. They'll get it back out to Murray. He'll pull it for 3, and he'll get it to fall. Murray has 15 points, and it's from beyond the arc. All of his 15s, and 5 3-pointers for Murray. Top of the key now, back over to Clemens on the left side. They'll give it to Seaball down in the corner for Spain. Tries to pass it in. It's tipped and into the hands of the Bulldogs. Driving the other way, Allen will go up and lay it. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on Seaball. The layup is good, and Allen will go to the line to shoot an and one. Seaball will pick up his first, team foul number 2. Nesby will check in. He'll come in for Jaden Johnson. Ja'Carrion Ray will come in for the Bulldogs. He'll come in for Goodwin. And the free throw is no good. Sims will grab the rebound. He'll give it out to Seaball. Seaball will give it up to Nesby down in the corner, back out to Nesby, top of the key, over to Seaball on the right side. He'll drive in the lane, gives it down to Spain, and Spain will bank it in off the glass on the left side. Murray has it near the volleyball line. They'll give it out to the left side, back out to the top. And the ball got loose, but Thomas is able to track it down, grab it before it gets to the half-court line. They'll give it back to Murray, 2:51 to go. Down into the corner as he trying to get it to Kobe Thomas. Thought about giving it out to Murray, but he eventually gets it to Thomas on the right side. They'll give it back down into the corner again for Cole. Cole will pass out towards the top. Pass is tipped. Nesby saw that one coming as he'll drive down to the other end. A jump stop gets Murray in the air, and Nesby will put it up and in. 47-31. Thomas gets it over on the right side. They'll give it back to Murray. 2:08 to go, and now the ball is loose, stolen by Clemens. Clemens will take it down the other way. Murray tried to get in and steal it from him. And Clemens just lifted it up over his hands, and it's 47-33. Murray will give it over to Thomas on the right side. Back to Murray. Murray calls for the screen. He'll give it over to Thomas. He's wide open. He'll pull the trigger, and that can't get that one to go, though, off the back of the rim. Now Murray will drive to the basket. I can't believe there was no blocking or a charge either way there on that end. Murray will get the shot to fall down inside as Nesby will put it up and in. And it's 49-35. Now Murray finally gets a basket that's not from beyond the arc. Nesby scores right away on the other end, and we'll get a foul on the baseline. It's going to be on Deshaun Sims. That'll be his third. Team foul number 3. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. 49-35. James will inbound it on the baseline. They'll throw it back out towards the top of the key. Over to the left side, James pump fake. He'll drive the baseline. Throws it all the way out to Cole. He'll pull up for 3, and he'll get it to fall. Sean Cole with 9. He's got them all from beyond the arc. 52-35. Johnson has to stretch for that pass. He'll get it to Spain. Now up to Seaball. Over to Morris Young. He'll drive into the basket, put it off the glass, and in. (52-37), 44 seconds to go here in the third. James has it across the timeline. He'll take a couple dribbles to the right side, give it over to Thomas. Back to James near midcourt, out on the CT. Into the free throw line. Turnaround jumper is short off the front of the rim. Morris Young will grab the rebound. He'll give it out to Johnson. Johnson pushes it up court. Pass is stolen by James. He saw that one coming. Bounce pass all the way over to Thomas in the left corner, right corner. He'll start to dribble in. Bounce pass into Allen as he drives to the basket. He'll be fouled, and he'll go to the line for an and one. 54-37. As we'll get a substitution. Clemens will check in for Nesby. Sims will check in for Goliath Morris Young. Give them both a little extra breather here with 15 seconds to go in the third. And he'll make his free throw. 55-37. They'll give it to Johnson. Johnson over to Clemens, back to Johnson, over to Spain. Spain down inside and is tipped, and it'll go out of bounds off the fingertips of Sims. 3 seconds to go. Thomas for 3, too high off the backboard, no good. As that will end the third quarter. It'll be 55-37. We'll take a break when we come back. Fourth quarter between the Bulldogs and the Tigers.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks, we are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to the action. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here as we start the fourth quarter, I'm Ryan Winkler. The Tigers will inbound it as they trail the Bulldogs 55-37. Massey stuck at midcourt in a trap. He'll give it up to Morris Young. All the way down to Spain. Catch and pass to Clemens, and Clemens will be fouled by Goodwin as he got a good block but continued too much into Clemens, and he'll draw the foul. Clemens at the line shooting 2. And he'll miss the first free throw. Second free throw is no good. Rebound grabbed by the Bulldogs. And Ben James will stop before he gets to half court, step across. I'll give it up to Thomas. Back to James. Bounce pass over to Thomas to Goodwin. He'll drive in, kicks it back out for Cole. He'll pull up for 3. That one is no good. Rebound Spain. He'll give it up to Massey. Massey gets double teamed. He'll give it up to the left side. Back across to the right side, down in the corner. Johnson, one dribble to the left, pulls up for 3. That one's no good. And the rebound will be picked up by the Bulldogs. Allen takes it down to the other end. And it'll be a charge called as Massey sets up. And it gets planted as Cole will Allen will pick up his third. Team foul number 2, here in the second quarter. Inbound pass to the top of the key. They'll give it to Johnson. Johnson gives it to Spain, up to Massey. They'll pass it across as it was a little too high. I think it got partially tipped up higher by Thomas. He got a hand on it as it ends up going into the hands of the Bulldogs anyway. Down to Thomas in the right corner. Thomas will dump it into the block. Goodwin trying to go up. His shot just a little too strong. It goes over the rim into the hands of Murray. Murray will get it out, and now back to James near midcourt. James will pass all the way down to the left corner. Ball's knocked away, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Morris Young. Martavion Robinson will check in. As Murray will inbound it back behind half court. James will pass over to the right side for Thomas, back to Murray. Near the CT logo, dribbles towards the top, bounce pass to James. Down in the left corner, back out for James. We'll work it back out to the volleyball line. Back up towards midcourt again. Works his way to the CT logo, over to the right side for Murray, down into the corner. Cole bounce pass back out for Murray to James, now to Thomas. And Thomas will pull the 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound grabbed by the Bulldogs. Cole will get it out for Murray. He'll pull up for 3, and Murray will get it to fall. Murray played 2 years here at Cape Central before moving and transferring to Sikeston. So this gym is practically a second home to him. So he's used to shooting on these baskets, and it's shown well tonight. He has 20 points. As Massey tried to get a jump shot to go, couldn't. And the rebound comes to the Bulldogs. They'll get it up to Thomas. He'll start to draw a step back 3. And kind of just threw that one up there. Morris Young will come away with the rebound. Couple dribbles all the way down to the other end, and it's too far out in front of Clemens. And off the fingertips and out of bounds. 5:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Quick update, halftime. Charleston leads Woodland 45-37. I believe that game is at Woodland. And another update was Notre Dame leading Poplar Bluff at halftime, 42-27. As we check the Cape Girardeau Honda scoreboard. Inside, Thomas will lay it up and in, and he'll get his shot to fall, 60-37. Bulldogs lead. Thomas with a quiet 13 points down on the other end, and we're going to get a jump ball called. It'll be Bulldogs basketball. Murray will inbound it, bounce pass into James. James will work his way up across half court over to Thomas, left side. Thomas will pull up for three, and that one went in and out. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Spain. A couple other guys got their fingertips on it, but it ends up into the hands of Jathan Spain. He'll give it to Morris Young. He'll dribble down to the other end, gives it to Johnson for three, and Johnson will get his three-pointer to fall. It's a 20-point game, 60-40. Just under 4.5 to go. Murray will pass across court. Over to Thomas, back out to James. James gives it right back to Thomas. Down towards the block for Goodwin. Goodwin will give it back to Thomas. He'll pull up for three. That one hits the back of the rim, bounces out. Rebound, Johnson tried to bring it down, and it couldn't get a hand on it. It bounces high up and hits the top of the backboard, and then off the clock/shot clock that the backboard or the goals have here at Cape Central. As there's some space between the two, it's out of bounds. Hard bounce pass into Goodwin. Goodwin will end up being fouled, and they'll inbound it on the baseline. Nasty will pick up his second personal. Team foul number 1. Martavion Robinson will check in for Breon Clemens. Inbound to the corner, back out for Murray, down to the corner again for Thomas. Thomas will give it back to Murray. All the way over to the left corner. James with a pump fake. He'll kick it all the way across court to the far side, right next to the Bulldog bench for Thomas. He'll try to drive in. He gets cut off. Gives it into Sean Cole. And Cole makes it 62-40. 3:42. Morris Young pushes it up court, gets it across half court to Jaden Johnson into the left corner for three. Robinson can't get it to go. And the ball will be ripped from the hands by Goodwin. He'll give it to James all the way up to Murray. Murray pump fakes, pulls up for three. Got it. Murray with another three-pointer, 65-40. 3:15 to go here in the fourth. I'll get it up to Johnson. He'll pull up for three. He can't get his to go. Rebound is tipped. James will come away with it. He'll dribble all the way down into the lane. Gives it to Goodwin. Goodwin had it partially blocked, but he still gets it in off the backboard and in. 67-40. And we'll get a timeout by Coach Frazier. Looks like we had a whole line change for the Bulldogs wanting to come in. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take it with him. We'll be right back after this.
Are you ready to transform your space from drab to fab? Look no further than Stone Mountain Flooring, your one-stop destination for all your flooring needs. Whether you're revamping your home or giving your office a fresh new look, Stone Mountain's extensive selection of high-quality flooring will inspire your imagination and elevate your space. From LVT to carpet, tiles, and more, Stone Mountain has the perfect flooring solution for you. Call 573-335-8050 or visit Stone Mountain Flooring on Seamers Drive in Cape.
At St. Francis Healthcare System, our mission is to provide you and your family with access to the level of care you need, delivered by nationally recognized providers, with the quality of care and support you expect. It's been our commitment to the region for over 150 years. Where faith guides, expert care resides. St. Francis Healthcare System, a higher standard of healthcare.
Visit sfmc.net.
Every dunk, every shot, every block. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Fourth quarter, 67-40. as the Bulldogs have a line change. We'll get it over to the right side. Tigers bounce pass down into the corner for Spain. He'll throw across court too high, and it's going to go into the Tiger bench. So let's see if I can get the players here for the Bulldogs. Devin Sanford, Quavion Allen, to carry on Ray, Will Lape, and Drake Williams. Oops, into the game for the Bulldogs. Over to the corner, back out, top of the key, Lape. His bounce pass is knocked away, and Nesby couldn't grab it in time. As we'll get some subs here for the Tigers. Christian Murdoch, Josie Seaball, Mason Oliver, TJ Hawthorne will check in. Josie Seaball and Martavion Robinson will stay in the game for the Tigers. Over to the left side, pulling up for three. That one's no good. Rebound comes to Robinson. 2:08 to go. As they'll give it to Murdoch. He'll get it up across half court. Works his way over to the right side. Bounce pass is off the shins, back to Murdoch. Robinson will drive to the basket. His shot blocked as he went up for the layup. Bulldogs come down with the rebound. They'll get it up to Lape. Ball partially tipped by Murdoch. It may have actually helped Lape get his shot to go. 69-40. Over to the left side, down in the corner for Robinson. Hawthorne will give it back out for Seaball. His shot hits the back of the rim, rolls out to the front, kind of dies, and then falls out. Working it up court of the Bulldogs. Over to the right side, driving in. Hawthorne gets a hand on the ball, but Williams will work his way back out to the top, down into the baseline. I don't know if that shot was actually blocked or if he lost it on his way up. Either way, it's Tiger basketball. As Robinson will drive down to the other end. He can't get his shot to go, but he's fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. So Robinson at the line. And he will not make the first one. Second free throw is also no good. Rebound, Sikeston. 1:10 to go here in the fourth. 69-40. 103 as he gets it across the timeline. Over to the corner. Pulling up for three is Williams. And Drake Williams will get his first basket of the night. And it's 72-40 with 50 seconds to go. Over to the right side. Robinson will give it back to Oliver. He'll take one dribble, tries to pass it off, and it's stolen by Sikeston. Bounce pass all the way up to Allen. He'll get out into the corner, gives it out to Lape. He'll give it inside, driving to the basket, and shot partially blocked. Kind of surprised they didn't blow a whistle, but 30 seconds left. The game is a little too far apart. Robinson couldn't get his shot to go. Josie Seaball will get the rebound and the putback, and it's 72-42. With 18 seconds, as I believe the Bulldogs now will just dribble out the clock and improve to 21-2. They're actually not going to even dribble it out. They're just going to hold the ball for the next 10 seconds. So the Tigers will fall. They'll go 6-14. The Bulldogs 21-2 as the clock hits 0. We'll be back with the post-game show brought to you by St. Francis Healthcare System after this.
At St. Francis Healthcare System, our mission is to provide you and your family with access to the level of care you need, delivered by nationally recognized providers, with the quality of care and support you expect. It's been our commitment to the region for over 150 years. Where faith guides, expert care resides. St. Francis Healthcare System, a higher standard of healthcare.
Visit sfmc.net.
At MRV Banks, we offer personalized loan options that offer an alternate to credit card debt and are tailored to your needs. Whether you're financing a big purchase or consolidating debt, our team is here when you need us most. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and a quick and easy application process, combined with our amazing local customer service and support, let our experienced lenders meet with you to discuss what's best for your success. MRV Banks. We are from here and love living here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get in the game and show your support for your Central Tigers sports with Garber's Menswear. Their community-driven brand proudly supports these young athletes, fostering teamwork, dedication, and sportsmanship. Garber's has been a community staple in the town plazas since 1960, and they're proud to support our youth as they grow into adult members of the community. Join them in cheering our student athletes on to victory. Together, Garber's and our community can build a brighter future, one game at a time.
Go Tigers!
Looking to upgrade your floors? Come see why Stone Mountain Flooring is the top choice in Southeast Missouri. Locally owned and operated, they offer a huge selection of name brand carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and tile, all at the lowest prices around. The talented team will help you find the perfect flooring with free estimates and financing available. Stop by today at 410 Seamers Drive in Cape or visit online at stonemountainflooring.biz. Quality floors, great prices, and service you can trust. Stone Mountain Flooring.
Is your life stuck in a rut? Or maybe you just need to schedule time with friends. At the Cape Girardeau Career and Technology Center, we offer short-term personal enrichment classes, such as motorcycle safety, photography, sewing, painting, ballroom dancing, and more. Visit our website at capectc.com for a full listing of classes we offer.
Your Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau CTC.
The CTC is a proud supporter of Cape Central High School. Go Tigers!
This is Chris Brown, General Manager at Cape Girardeau Honda. We're proud to support our Cape Central Tiger athletes in this community we call home. Right now, we have our largest inventory of new Hondas ever, plus a great selection of Honda-certified pre-owned vehicles. And when you buy with us, you'll drive with confidence thanks to our lifetime warranty and car washes for life at no extra cost. Cape Girardeau Honda, award-winning sales, award-winning service, and proud supporters of our hometown teams. That's the Cape Girardeau way. Come see us today and let's get you in the Honda you've been waiting for. Cape Girardeau Honda in Cape.
DollarSavingDeals.com is the Heartland Savings Superstore. Save up to half price on certificates to local businesses at DollarSavingDeals.com.
In Southeast Missouri, check out the deals from Discovery Playhouse, Cape Girardeau, Rock and Roll Drive-In, Chaffee, Momo's Favorite Treats, Cape Girardeau, and Tropical Island Pets, Cape Girardeau.
If you're in Cape, Sikeston, Jackson, Paducah, Chester, Carbondale, Mount Vernon, Marion, or anywhere in between, get to DollarSavingDeals.com or look for us on the Big Deals app.
Banterra Bank is proud to support the Cape Central Tigers and our local communities. I'm Phil Moore, Banterra Market Executive for Southeast Missouri, and we want to be your banking partner. We make banking easy with digital banking, plus exceptional service from our friendly team members at our branch on North Kings Highway. Whether you need a bank for yourself, your family, or your business, Banterra is a team to strongly consider. Stop by and see us. Banterra Bank, member FDIC.
Every dunk, every shot, every block. It's Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7.
Back here at Cape Central High School as the Bulldogs win here 72-42 over the Tigers. And the final stats here for you. First for Sikeston, Jaharis Goodwin had 4 points. Ben James with 6. Naquavion Allen with 8. Drake Williams with 3. Marquel Murray with 26. Kobe Thomas with 13. Will Lape with 2. Sean Cole with 11. And Jacarion Ray with 2. On the other side for the Tigers, Jaden Johnson with 14. Josie Seaball with 3. Goliath Morris Young with 7. Greg Nesby with 6, Azrael Massey with 1, Jathan Spain with 6, and Deshaun Sims with 1. As the Tigers, they will play the Blue Jays at Charleston on Tuesday, while the Bulldogs will play tomorrow against the Scott City Rams at Scott City. That game is at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. So the Bulldogs improve to 21-2. The Tigers fall to 6-14. As the SEMO Conference rematch between the two goes the Bulldogs' way. And the SEMO Conference regular season championship will come down to the game between the Jackson Indians and the Sikeston Bulldogs. As the last update, Jackson won 56-22 over New Madrid County Central. And the other update from the other SEMO Conference matchup, Notre Dame was leading Poplar Bluff at halftime, 42-27. So that'll do it for me here tonight. For Anthony back at the station, I'm Ryan Winkler. I'll see you on Tuesday at Charleston.
You've been listening to Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk. This presentation of Cape Central Tigers basketball has been brought to you by MRV Banks, Cape Career and Technology Center, Cape Girardeau Honda, Garber's Menswear, Stone Mountain Flooring, Banterra Bank, and DollarSavingDeals.com. Join us next time for more Cape Central Tigers basketball on Cape Radio 95.7 FM News Talk.